was wake up from till Wednesday to Friday because I was working in Symbiotica all night. Then I was at the after hour. It was not so good actually. Everyone was taking G, and I was feeling like in a crack home.
Wait, how long is your shift in Kitty?
All night long.
All night long.
Yeah.
How was it? Like, how was it to work in the wardrobe?
It's cool. I love it. I love my team.
It's not stressful or too much?
It's stressful because of the people there sometimes.
Damn. People are assholes, right?
Yeah. The tourists are
oh, wow.
are very difficult sometimes to handle because you say something 5 or 6 times.
Damn.
And they don't do it. When they're high, they are not concentrated, and then they going angry, but you have to tell them 10 times what they have to do, because every time when you come to KitKat, you have to put your jacket on a hanger, close the jackets, and
that's like self-service, right? You cover your phone, you give your phone, right?
Yes.
They don't know that.
No, you say it to them, but they don't check it. I don't know, but it's cool. It makes fun.
Since when you're doing it?
Not long. 2 months now, but before I was going every week to Symbiotica.
Right.
That's why they know and love me.
Yeah. So after your shift, what do you do? Like you go to party or?
Yeah, sometimes I go into after hours from
But
guests.
you don't have the chance to go into Kitty, like to party in Kitty.
No, I don't.
No time.
I have time. I don't work every week, but I love only the Symbiotica party because it's family, like family area, and not so much tourists like Saturday, and so full on Saturdays, and you don't have place to dance, and and I need much place to dance.
Yeah. So how was the after you've been telling me about?
Oh yeah, I was there, and I am asking my friend, is everyone there taking G?
Damn.
And she say no, just half from these people. And I was like, okay, but when someone cracked up, I go. And then they say, okay, then I was there, nobody was there, they're not taking G. Everyone was taking G, and I was like, oh no, why? Because when I go to party, I just take speed, I take nothing else. Sometimes a light of coke, but yeah. And then, I was chilling, it was cool, we was talking. But every time they was starting like licking and touching, and
damn, like zombies.
Like, yeah, I was like, guys, please. I don't have a problem when someone is fucking me next to me, but when everyone does that and you just sitting like an idiot there, then
gangbang in progress.
It's a little bit fucked. Yeah, then they stop, and after some hours was one girl cracking up and make this G sounds when they not in them bodies anymore, like
wow. That's like the last phase before getting fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Like, wow. Why this is why you avoid like parties and places where a lot of G heads, right? Because of this cringe, like the situation that
you have to be you must be scared every time that they don't have a heartbeat anymore or something, because they are very high, and then they sleep, and you have to check them pulse every time, and I don't know.
It makes you a caveman, like it takes your, how's it called, everything away. You just want to eat, fuck, sleep.
Wow.
No, I was tried. I don't feel the same feeling actually. I know it was horny more than speed.
What's the G effect on you?
That was only cribbling, like you understand?
Yeah, goosebumps.
Vibrations everywhere, but that was everything.
That was it.
Yeah, but drugs working on me different than other people. I don't know. I don't can dancing on ecstasy. Yeah, on cocaine I feel like a stone, like a wall, and not so. I don't know.
It makes you arrogant a little bit.
Yeah. No, not by me. It's totally the different.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't feel so beautiful anymore. Yeah, it's crazy.
What about you, bro? What do you feel on G? Like, you tried it before?
Man, I'm too much of a crackhead, But I did it once in a club. I was at Aylin club, and I've been in empty, like all gear gone, all money gone, spent on everything.
Damn.
And there was like this one guy was like, yeah, do you want to try it? And I was like, man, no, I'm not into that shit, because what do you want me to do? Like, do you want me to clean your rims of your car? What the hell's going on, man? It tastes like shit, if you like overdose it a little bit, you can die. If you mix it with alcohol, you can die. It's like really, really risky. I took it anyway. And yeah, I got like horny as fuck, man. And this is
really? Why
really
that not work by me like that?
I don't know, but the normal Patrick is horny. It's still horny, but this motherfucker is the next level, man. Like,
crazy.
Hide your girlfriends, hide your wives, hide your sisters, hide everyone. And there was like this one beautiful girl, and I took a look at her, and I thought like I'm taking a look at her like for like maybe like a second, but I kind of stared a little bit too long at her, that she got uncomfortable, It was like, damn, what the fuck, why is he eyeing me the whole time? And she was like calling her friends like, hey man, what's up? And I was like, hey, what the hell? And they've like heard what they are talking. They're like, yeah, we'll protect you from everything, we are here for you. I was like, oh shit, man, they're talking about me. I need to leave this club right now. I cannot let myself go there again, like for some months, that it gets forgotten. And then that was the last time I took it, so I was like, nah, never taken it again.
Wow.
Man.
So this drug turned you into a fucking predator.
Yeah, but and I'm a kind guy, nice kind guy, and this was like, damn, like if it has such an effect on me, you need to ban it from everywhere. And I know like some clubs it's forbidden, like Wilde Renate, there are signs on it. When you're taking it, you're out.
In KitKat also.
Yeah, it's better.
Club.
It's better. Really, it's better.
Yeah.
But because people are getting unconscious, they're like almost dying. Yeah, what the hell is the effect? Hold on.
And then they don't control.
Okay.
They don't control the dose and the time, and when they make partying, they don't look over time, and they overdose that shit too often. And really much people do that actually for overdose. Every time in some race is that wrong group, everyone is taking G, and one time is her cracking up, one time is he cracking up, and they protecting each other. But sometimes on a bunker rave it's just one or two people alone there and cracking up. And one of your parties also was a bunker rave. I was a bar girl, and there was one guy, and I know him, and I was only here that his best friend is holding him, and he was really, his face was done, like
Damn.
She was really scared about him. And then he was not walking anymore, and he was taking him with another friend, and then the team from the bunker rave was taking care of him and bring him back, and they was trying to sit him on a, I don't know, kiss him. Yeah, and he was not want that on his turn, and he was punching around himself and kicking, and they was trying to help him, and then he started to make animal sounds like moo, moo, via, meh, meh. Yeah, and I was so scared of it. I was like, shit, how we can help him now?
No help is coming.
I don't know. I was putting some water on his head, and
I've been to Pirate Studios once in Tempelhof, and there were like these G kids, and they kind of like took over one of the studio rooms, and the DJ like stopped the music and was like, "Hey guys, who wants to take G?" And I was like, damn man, I'm out of it, like not into a gangbang right now, I wanted to party. And there was like this one younger kid, or probably like 18, 19, 20 years old, and he got unconscious, and they used him as like a door opener, they put him in the door that the door stays open. Swear to God.
They blocked the door with him.
Yeah, they blocked the door with him. He was fucked up, just sitting there, and he was like, damn, what the hell.
Wow.
Time to leave, time to go home.
That's crazy, man. I think clubs are like doing it. I don't know. Have you ever noticed when like something is too forbidden, people do it more?
Yeah, sure.
People love illegal shit, man. They love to break the rules. So when you walk into a club and you find like signs everywhere, like no G, and all that shit, like I think it makes people do it even more. Like
Yeah, but they should warn about the effects, because like you really can die on this shit, you know. It's like when you overdose, you can like lose your breath and then die, you know. It's like too dangerous.
I think they should like switch the strategy, like this strategy they're doing it right now. I think they should switch it, or like, for example, instead of like no G, they will like do something more sophisticated, like for example the harms of it, or what could happen to you, or like some, you know, similar stuff like this. Because I don't think this no G, like this white paper with like no G and like a sketchy bottle works, man. Like,
yeah, but I don't think so that changed something, because that is a modern drug that is new.
It's actually since the 90s. It exists since a
really?
while. Yeah.
But I think now are the most people on G. Before, when I was starting the rave scene, it was not so much people. They taking some G.
You have allergy on cats, right?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
It's not so bad, and I can't stop her when she wants.
Yeah. He's so he's so friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So crazy.
Mm-hmm.
No, when was the last time you experienced like somebody collapsing in KitKat while you were doing a shift? Like, an ambulance got involved and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, and the one, I think it was 2 or 3 months before, someone have put in some drops in the drinks from some people.
God.
And there was one girl and one guy.
Oh.
And they was really young, and that was the first time in KitKat. And from one girl, she never do drugs, and she don't have doing drugs in KitKat. And she was at the door, and she was totally done like this. She was cracking up, yeah. And the guy was make like that was
vomited.
Yeah, every time. And yeah, there we have to call the police. But by the other people, G's like that, you're cracking up, but just for 10-20 minutes or a half hour longer is very dangerous. But normally they are totally cracked up, but then whoop, they walk up like
Nothing
they never
happened.
do. Yeah, like never was something before.
I know a guy who like took G, and they hit him in the bathroom.
In the what?
In the bathroom, like in the bathtub. In the bathtub, they took him there.
Wow.
And like he was almost dying.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah. And then she wasn't there. We are not calling the police. We're not calling the ambulance. Like, because the people would raid the place, and he almost died in that night.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
That was a Corona party in Corona time.
I don't know when it happened, but yeah.
Wow.
One guy almost died on it.
I was also see one guy. He was that was also on the bunker wave. He was cracking up, and he was laying down in the floor next to the door. But this one day, you remember when someone have telling the location in the Telegram group, and so much people was coming.
This fucking snitch, man.
Yeah, and there was the guy, and he was laying down and piss in his trousers, and his lips was blue, and like white was on his mouth, and
damn.
Oh my god, yeah. I was trying to help him, but I was so scared that there is not people panic like in a love parade before, you know, that because there was so much people, and then coming the police, and everyone was like, ah. Yeah, and I have taken again the bottle of water of him, but then I have to care of myself because of the other people. I don't know what is happened with him after.
Yeah, I noticed as well, like I went for a pee at the bunker rave, and there was this one guy like sitting in the corner and hissing at me like a cat.
Like a fucking
a cat, man. He hissed at me, and I got scared, you know, like it was dark, and he's hissing, and what the fuck, man, it's like Walking Dead, you know.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was actually Walking Dead, and then everyone was trying to keep safe in one place, and me too. I was going around behind of big stones, and there was one really fucking big spider, and I was like,
she got scared.
I was running in another room.
Damn.
Yeah. Keep safe. Yeah, and last week in Symbiotica, it was Anne from the party, and everyone was coming to the wardrobe, and this fucking bastard, have dropping some poppers out, and everything.
What?
Poppers.
Like you smell it, like you smell it, and then
Yeah, I saw
sex
this
drug.
thing.
That
It's
is
a sex
usually
drug,
a
yeah.
gay drug.
Yeah, it's a gay drug.
It's
Probably.
usually
Like a sex enhancer.
Yeah, it's
that makes your asshole a little bit choosy, you know, a little bit fluffy.
It makes your asshole loose.
yeah,
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
Like
man.
that was what was gay people telling me why they
They smell it.
yeah, and then someone was dropped
Yeah, I know
the
that.
whole bottle out, and I was smelled it, the different smell, and I was like, what is that? And one guy have
Everybody was walking around with loose assholes.
no, mine was actually working, but my brain was done. My brain was done. I was totally stupid, and I was like, what is the different smell? And someone have say, who the fuck has dropped the puppets out? And I was like, oh no, I have smelled the shit. And then some hours, normally is that finish in seconds, but for me it was hours. My brain was so fucked, and I was like, oh, I have to close on now. Oh no.
Oh
Yeah.
man, wow, crazy.
Crazy shit. So you never witnessed. What was like the most scary situation you witnessed for somebody's like?
Actually, that guy that makes some animal sounds, because I was know him.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was scared that someone is don't going normal, because I never hear some people they making this sounds.
Yeah, for me it's like when you know someone, like you know the person, and their character changes. You know,
Yeah,
they're getting like evil. You know, they will do anything to fuck, basically. And normally they are really kind guys. You otherwise you wouldn't chill with them, but it changes, and then it's like a switch. Like they're doing a 180 degree,
Wow.
and they're changing their behavior. And yeah, like animals, you're like an animal.
Damn.
Yeah, really. A friend of me, she take a lot of G, and okay, not really a friend, but I know her, and she gets so often raped, but
Oh shit!
but she don't know that, because she's totally done on G, you know.
Damn.
And she's also so fucking horny and touch herself and like like that, yeah. And then she get fucked, and she don't even know that someone is fucking her. Sometimes 2, 3 guys, or
the fuck?
I don't know.
Wow, man.
Yeah, but she don't remember.
What, you don't tell her like?
For sure, I have asked her, do you have see yourself when you're on G so bad? And she said, no, I think I have to take a video of it.
Oh fuck, man!
Yeah.
It's super addictive, right? Like, wow.
Yeah, and I don't want to chill with some people like that so often.
Yeah, nobody wants like.
But it's not even pleasant, you know. Like it's not tasting good. It tastes like shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like why are you taking it? I don't understand the concept of it.
They remove graffiti with it. It's not a drug. It's like it's for another purpose, right? They remove paint and graffiti with it. So it's like a nail polish or like a paint or something.
And they clean on cars, Felgen.
Yeah, the rims. Yeah, the rims.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, like getting raped and not realizing and just keep doing it. That's crazy.
So often in Berghain. Oh God, I hear a lot of stories. Oh.
I think they should like warn, especially the girls, you know, that of the effects, because like when I take it, like I'm quite big, you know, and when it doesn't have the same effect on me like with a girl like with 50 kilograms of weight, then she gets knocked out, you know, and it's dangerous.
Oh, baby, it's not about the weight.
No, it's not about weight?
No. But yeah.
So how do people do this dosage? Like they just make like 2 drops in a drink, for example, or like?
No, I think they have a timer. You know, some guys like using their phone as a timer.
Damn.
And they have it set up, and then they like have the pipettes, and then put it like into a drink, for example, orange juice, because it covers the taste of it.
Right.
And
it's not just orange juice. I know guys, they put that in water, and the taste is so bad, really so bitter, and only clever people from this users looking at timers, but a lot of people just taking it and don't look at the time and then take more and more, because every time they start with 0.8 and then going to 1.5, going to 2, going to 2.5, and then down.
Yeah, for example, you have a pipette, you know, you like push it, and then you do not know how much comes out of it. And if you're high, you know, like pressing too much.
And they forgot that they have taken before. Yeah. They are like, oh, I was wanting to take G. I don't have to take G. I make another drink, you know. Then
they overdose.
Finish, yeah.
Oh.
That's crazy, man.
And ketamine is like the same way. You know? Like if you take too much ketamine.
Like ketamine is like no go with G. Like you can't take G and keta.
Yeah, that was the guy who make animal sounds.
That shit made him like
but I think the sounds coming from the ketamine, like, yeah, you know.
Damn.
Yeah, people say like in the dark rooms sometimes. I never was in Berghain because I was waiting one time 5 hours in the baddest rain. I was wet every time to my socks, from my head to my socks, and then they say, no, today. I was like, fuck you. I never come back.
Yeah, a colleague of mine went to Berghain as well. She waited, queued up for several hours, and there was this one bouncer, like instead of talking to her, he just farted. It was a no.
It's just farted.
He farted, yeah, man.
And someone have telling me that there's one party in Berghain. They go in only rich and gay people, and one of them have AIDS, and then they fucking all together with each other, and that is like Russian roulette, you know.
Yeah, it's a surprise.
And I have heard the story really often. Now I believe
I heard it as well.
For real.
I heard it as well. Yeah.
What is it like? What do you mean Russian roulette? Like what's an AIDS?
Like one guy, like he's HIV positive, and nobody knows who it is.
Yes.
If you fuck the wrong guy, you got it as well. And
HIV.
Yeah,
like
HIV.
AIDS.
Yeah, AIDS.
Yeah, and they are all rich people.
Yeah, man.
And some people have telling me they was dancing at the dance floor and someone was shitting from the tribune upstairs.
Taking a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I was there once. Somebody took a shit in the stairs. Like they didn't remove it for like 3 hours or something.
Too much popas.
No, they just put a paper like Achtung next to it, like a paper with
oh my god.
There's a shit. Apparently some people have kink on shit or something.
Oh man. Yeah. It could be art in Berlin, you know.
Wow.
What happens?
For me the baddest, not good, BAD, most baddest thing that I see was at the dance floor, really old man, a really old fat man, and really hairy, was looking like a pedophile, I don't know, with really big glasses, and there was a lesbian girl, but she was really hot, fucking hot. And you know this thing in German is that purple, when you are shitting on your toilet and you take too much paper inside and you take it to remove it out. Like she was put it in his ass, and he was like, oh yeah. And I was like, oh no,
fuck.
And you know,
that's even crazy for me, man.
That's so crazy for me too, man.
Yeah. And you know what is the craziest thing? I have to look there because it was so strange that my eyes not go away.
Yeah,
from
you couldn't.
Like, no. Yeah.
You never worked as awareness team, right? You don't wish to.
No. My friends call me rave mommy because I take care of every people next to me. Every person next to me, yeah.
But you don't do that as a professional level.
No, it's really stressful when I do it private. I never want to do that at my.
Do that on like clubs. I mean, me personally, I don't go like heroic doses, but you know, I go for a tab. You know, sometimes I microdose it.
Logical mind, please don't do that. Because it's really much for your head, you know. LSD open everything, open your third eye, your eyes, your brain, your ears, and you hear everything so much louder and clearer, and the music is so loud, and you can control sometimes when is that too much for your brain, you know. And you can be you going nervous, you go to have a panic attack. By me was the same at the festival. That was my second time that I tried some LSD, and I was wake up for 2 days of speed and a little bit of coke, and then I was trying that, and it was my first time that it was really strong. And then I was going nervous in the festival. was finding my friends, and then say every time I was hearing that before that this can happen, then I say to myself, okay, be cool, chill yourself, everything is okay, you're only high, that is only your brain, chill, calm down. But some point was not working anymore, and I was sitting on the ground, and I have seen one DJ that I know, Flanco. Thank you for this.
Shout out to my boy Flanco.
Yeah, and I was like, please help me, I've been crazy, I'm on LSD right now. And he was holding his arm around me, yeah, and say everything is going okay. Then I see two friends, they are so often on LSD, yeah, and they were staying by me, and yeah.
I took it once at the festival as well, and I went like wanted to do it the whole time, and no one had it. And then like this one dealer guy came, was like, yeah, I have it. I was like, oh motherfucker, jackpot, let's go, man. And I was like, yeah, I'm not taking it alone, like I'm getting a friend into it, like let's buy two. And the thing was like they were like they stick together, and then I put it on my tongue, and he was like, you fucking idiot. Those were two. I was like, I double drop basically. Damn. And it was too much, man. And then on the end of the trip, it was like for 8 hours long. I was like completely wasted the whole time. I was a mess. And then someone took me to the tent, you know, to chill. He was like, damn, Patrick, you're a danger to society. Fuck off, man.
I have also a story from drops. Oh God, I have also a story from drops. I was working at the age 13 festival.
Spandau, right?
Yeah, and I was awareness.
Damn.
And then the owner from this festival was giving me an LSD drop on my hand, and I never took it before. And again, I was awareness team. And then I just remember how I woke up. I was sitting on the floor, and everyone was around of me, and I was like, what the fuck you want from me, guys? I have to take care of you, not you of me. Yeah. Then they was asking me, what do you need? Some I have answered chocolate. I don't know.
Last wish. It can like turn to a bad trip as well. Yeah. Like, because like when I was at the tent, like I finally like, you know, there were no music was playing. I was like laying in the dark, and then the mood kind of switched. And then the bad trip started.
The countdown.
No, the bad trip. Yeah. Like my mind was showing me all of the things I'm scared of.
Damn.
Like snakes, spiders,
oh God.
This kind of shit.
But after this day, I was going. I was wake up again, and I was come up, and then I was going to swim naked in the lake there. Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing even yoga there, but I think the club is closed now, right?
Yes.
It's not festival. A club. It's more
a festival ground.
Yeah. I think like bad management.
Oh yeah, I heard so as well.
It was that actually. He was not paying anymore the rent, and
where did the money went? Nobody knows.
So they rented it from the government. That space is not. It's designed for festivals, but you gotta rent it and go through all the paperwork.
Yes, but they don't want to do some festivals anymore there.
Yeah, but I think they had like a sound limit even. Like the neighbors complained.
But that was only after.
Yeah. Yeah. And then like the music was limited to, I don't know, 100 decibel in the night, and like people were yelling louder, but they weren't allowed to.
It was really shit at the end, but the first times was really cool.
Oh, since when you were active, like you work in the nightlife stuff, like?
When I'm active?
Since when, like years? Is it years or just?
No, I was since I was 16. I work on bars, but I started with shisha bars. It was not so cool actually, and then I was working in the MBA club.
MBA?
Yeah.
Alex?
Yeah, but they are...
How was it there?
Cool, but that is a club actually for East people, you know, for East Berlin people. Like, jawohl, let's go!
The rednecks.
Yeah, but the German of it, the Yakuza people, you know. Yeah, and on the EFN is a hard tech event. Nobody have money, and one time was a guy coming to my bar and buying some 4 shots and 1 long drink. He was drinking all of the 4 shots. Then he was searching of his money and say, "Oh, sorry, I don't have money."
Damn.
And I was like, "You fucking bastard!" You're drinking with 4 shots.
A hustler, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she even has a title, you know. Do you know her name?
No.
She's Mrs. Raver Queen.
Mrs. Raver Queen, guys.
And
follow me on Instagram.
and
so you're Miss and the Queen.
I'm Mrs. Raver Queen.
And
so you started like in beer, and then you slowly made your way like.
Yeah, and then Symbiotica.
Straight to Symbiotic.
Yeah.
You work every Wednesday there.
Every Wednesday.
No, exactly.
Yeah, and when I'm not working, I go to party. Because to meet people, I love to make new friends from every country and every age. Yeah, there you can do that.
Yeah, I even like met my boss once there.
For real?
Yeah, for real, for my side
job.
So
you both skipped work on Thursday.
No, I didn't knew that she was a DJ, and she was
Damn.
playing. Yeah, I'm not dropping the name, but she was playing DJ there, and she was my boss.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, Patrick, what the hell are you doing? Like dancing in underwear, you know, on the first, having fun.
Damn.
Yeah, you have to wear an outfit, but not every time really in fetish outfit. You can also wear a suit with, I don't know,
creative something.
Not
creative.
No t-shirt, but in sacco or sacco trousers. You have to think about your outfit a little bit. Just no streetwear. It's not you have to wear a harness or you have to go in black. That is not
that's not true.
what we want. Yeah, we want also that you are feeling comfortable and that you're feeling free, and that's why you have to give your phone there, that everyone can feel free and do whatever they want, and yeah, it's like that.
Yeah, but some guys like they're taken to the next level, you know. They bring like a sports bag with change clothes, you know.
Yes.
Some are like even have their tea bag with them for the after hour. And if you have like one guy with tea bags at your after hour, damn, he's not going home. He will stay at your place. It looks nice.
That's really true. Sometimes coming back, they are bigger than me, and I'm like, oh shit, some kilos. I have to drop some kilos. And then every time I say, oh, for that bag, you have to give me a tip.
Yeah, but you should, by the way, you should really tip because it's a hard job, man.
Yes.
Like I worked in service industry, every euro is well earned. So tip the wardrobe man, tip the barkeepers.
Yeah, please
they
tip
own
me,
it.
guys.
They own it, really they own it. Because it's a stressful job, you know, it's loud music. People are having fun, you need to work. It sucks, man, you know, like seeing people and you're there on your duty, on your shift, and so, yeah.
Oh yes, and they fucking up so often. They come back 10 times and can I take my sunglasses out of my bag? Can I take my money? Can I take my cigarettes? And now I say every second time I say yeah, but just for a tip. No, when they come for shitty things, then
some clubs charge when you want to take something like ours.
Yes.
So, but you guys don't.
No, we just want to tip when we know. Okay, they just want shitty things. This third time or something, we say no. Sometimes when it's full, we are is that you're earning now, that you're coming for this shit. You don't see that we're working because we're working really hard and we love our work and we are friendly to everyone and we are the same to everyone, but when they fuck us up, it's a little bit hard to stay friendly, you know.
Harder,
Yeah, and I think you can get at the bar, like you can get a piece of paper, a pen, like when you're scoring a number, you know, you can write it down because you're not allowed to take your phone in. Condoms, of course. Yeah, you can
straws.
Get the straws. I don't know.
No, we don't give straws.
Sisyphus do straws.
That's cool.
Do you see yourself like doing it in the future also? Like you want to keep going? Like
yeah, I want to stay at Symbiotica for sure.
Like
because I think we're going so much bigger than now because we're doing it with love, you know.
I think they even have like their own floor at the High Festival, right?
Yes, we have the High Festival have building for us the Kinky Clubhouse. That is the first kinky station at the High Festival.
Is it the stage or a
we have a stage
place?
Yeah, I be a performer there. I dance at the podest and
you also dance. You're
yes.
choreographer.
That's why my name is Mrs. Raver. Yeah, we dancing there at the stage and I'm also at the wardrobe and we have the next event. I celebrate my birthday day there. I have actually today birthday at 12 o'clock.
All right, today.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Is now 0?
No, not yet.
Not yet. No.
Oh, Jimmy.
we still got like
take it back, please.
1.5 hours. But it's your birthday somewhere in the planet. So
yes.
In another time zone. The struggle on guest list when you work in a club.
I have just one place and
you only got one.
Yeah.
How do you like? You get a lot of questions like people asking you like, hey, can you clear me some guest lists?
Yes, give just to people a guest list they are not I know and like, and they know they have asking me for first, not on Wednesdays. They have to asking me before the party starts. Yeah.
But it's always a struggle, right?
Yeah.
When somebody are pissed. Or
no, for me it's I give a fuck when someone is pissed. Actually, I say who comes at the first, who wins.
Yeah, first come, first serve.
Yes. Consent is sexy.
Yeah, consent is sexy, baby. And what's your favorite club? I guess KitKat.
Yes, on Wednesdays. And Sisyphos on summer. And Arso was also really cool. The new Briesmühle.
You had some insight on the Wardrobe Chronicles.
Yeah.
All right.
Follow us on the Symbiotica page on Instagram and Mrs. Raver Queen.